Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking an epic journey back in time, over 3.5 million years ago, to an Earth that would feel completely alien to us now. Imagine a world teeming with colossal creatures, dense, untamed wilderness, and our early ancestors, small and vulnerable, trying to survive against all odds. It was a time of immense challenge, but also a crucible that forged the very essence of what it means to be human. And central to that incredible transformation was a single, powerful force: fire. For millions of years, our hominid ancestors lived much like other primates. They foraged for food, slept in trees or caves, and were constantly on alert. Prey to larger, stronger predators. Their existence was a day-to-day struggle, dictated by the sun's rhythm and the ever-present dangers of the wild. Darkness brought with it a heightened sense of fear. Unseen threats lurking in the shadows, the chilling sounds of nocturnal hunters. Survival often hinged on sheer luck, vigilance, and the basic tools nature provided. But then, something extraordinary happened. Whether it was a lightning strike igniting a dry forest, or volcanic activity spewing molten rock, fire, in its raw, untamed form, entered their world. At first, it was terrifying. A destructive force to be avoided, but perhaps, out of curiosity or necessity, some brave individual or group dared to approach. Maybe they found remnants of a fire, still warm, and realized its power. This initial interaction, this first tentative step towards understanding, was the spark of a revolution. Think about the sheer impact of that discovery. Suddenly, the long, dark nights were no longer just about fear. Fire brought light, pushing back the encroaching shadows and illuminating their predators. Once emboldened by darkness, now hesitated, wary of the flickering glow and the warmth it radiated. This wasn't just a physical barrier. It was a psychological shift, a newfound sense of security that allowed our ancestors to relax, even momentarily, during the most vulnerable hours. But fire was so much more than just a light and a shield. It fundamentally changed their diet. Before fire, food was consumed raw, tough roots, raw meat, unripened fruits. Chewing and digesting these foods was incredibly energy-intensive, and the nutritional intake was often limited. But cooking transformed everything. Heating food broke down tough fibers, making it softer, easier to chew, and far more digestible. This meant they could extract more nutrients from the same amount of food, and spend less time and energy on digestion. This dietary shift had profound implications for human evolution. With more readily available energy and nutrients, our ancestors could fuel a rapidly growing brain. The human brain, a metabolic marvel, consumes a huge amount of energy. Cooked food provided the caloric surplus needed to support its expansion and development. This theory, often called the cooking hypothesis, suggests a direct link between the mastery of fire and the incredible cognitive leaps that define our species. Imagine the social impact too. Gathering around a fire became a central activity. It was a place for warmth, for safety, and for sharing. This communal setting naturally fostered stronger social bonds. Stories could be told, knowledge shared, and plans made under the protective glow of the flames. It was in these firelit gatherings that the seeds of culture, language, and collective learning truly began to flourish. Cooperation became not just beneficial, but essential for maintaining the fire, hunting, and processing food. Fire also unlocked new ways of crafting tools and weapons. While the direct use of fire in early tool-making might have been limited, the light it provided allowed for more intricate work, and the heat could be used to harden the tips of spears or shape certain materials. This increased sophistication in tool design further enhanced their hunting and defensive capabilities, creating a positive feedback loop that propelled human development forward. Think about the sheer resilience and ingenuity it took for our ancestors to not only control fire but to make it. Early humans likely learned to tend to natural fires, keeping them alive for as long as possible. But the ability to create fire on demand, through friction, striking stones, or other methods, was a monumental leap. It meant independence from natural occurrences, allowing them to carry this life-changing technology wherever they went, adapting to diverse environments and expanding their territories. This mastery of fire wasn't just about survival. It was about thriving. It allowed early humans to migrate into colder climates, to expand their foraging territories, and to exploit resources that were previously inaccessible. It was the ultimate multi-tool. A heater, a light source, a kitchen, a predator, the torrent, and a social hub, all rolled into one. Fire became an extension of their will, a powerful testament to their growing intelligence and adaptability. So, when we look back at Earth 3.5 million years ago, the narrative of human survival isn't just about brute strength or cunning hunting. It's profoundly shaped by the discovery and mastery of fire. This single element, this flickering flame, ignited a revolution that set humanity on an irreversible path. It changed our bodies, our brains, our societies, and our very relationship with the natural world. From vulnerability to dominance, fire was the catalyst, the spark that truly made us human. It's a powerful reminder of how a single innovation can utterly transform a species, isn't it? Our ancestors faced incredible challenges, but their ingenuity and determination, especially with fire, allowed them to overcome them and lay the foundation for all the civilizations and technologies we enjoy today. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey back in time. If you found this dive into human origins fascinating, please hit that like button. Share this video with your friends. And do you don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We love hearing your thoughts. So drop a comment below and let us know what historical topic you'd like us to explore next. See you in the next one.